So at the beginning of the story, we see a fighter named Free who is fighting alone against many fighters. He is an expert in martial arts, which is why he is defeating all the fighters very easily. But then many more fighters arrive, and one fighter from the gym hits Free and knocks him down. At that moment, he starts remembering his childhood, and we come to know that Free's father used to help orphan children and give them a place to live. One day, he finds a child named Firing who is very sick. Free's father brings him to his shelter and treats him. At that time, Free motivates him and says that I will not let anything happen to you, and also tells him that I am very strong and no one can defeat me. Now after a few years, we are shown that a gang named Black Tiger is making workers disappear from the warehouse, and whoever goes against the gang gets involved in illegal matters. Apart from this, there is another gang named North Sea, which has an old rivalry with the Black Tiger gang. The Black Tiger gang not only does foreign business, but also illegal businesses like opium and human trafficking. This gang has 3 big bosses who are called Tigers. The first Tiger is North Evil, who is the leader of the workers. The second is Black Row, who handles the gambling business, and most of the money comes from this place. After that, the third Tiger is shown whose name is Old Snake, who does human trafficking and is a very indulgent person. The boss of these 3 tigers and the leader of the gang is Master Lee, who considers all 3 tigers as his adopted sons. After this, we see Free with some fighters who have come to join the Black Tiger gang. Free's purpose of coming here was to become the 4th tiger of the gang. Now everyone is taken to Master Lee. Here Lee kills one of his men in front of everyone because he had betrayed the gang. Then Lee points 2 burning rods towards the fighters, which makes everyone scared, but Free is not scared at all. Lee is very impressed by this and orders tea for everyone. After that, while serving tea to everyone, he pours tea on their hands. All the fighters drop their cups due to pain, but Free controls the pain. After this, Lee says to everyone that whoever cuts off the head of the North Sea gang's master and brings it to him, he will accept him as his 4th adopted son, and he will be called the 4th tiger of the gang. Now we are shown the scene from the beginning of the story where Free is fighting with the master of North Sea. A very dangerous fight takes place between them, but Free becomes heavy on the master and cuts his throat and is about to leave, but then members of the North Sea gang arrive and start fighting again. This was the same scene shown at the beginning where he fights them, but in the end one fighter knocks him down. There he lights crackers, which distracts all the fighters, and Bida takes advantage of the opportunity and takes him away. When Lee sees the head of the North Sea master in Free's hand, he accepts him as his 4th son and tells his 3 sons that what they could not do in so many years, he did in one day. Here Big Tooth becomes friends again and leaves from there after talking about his elder. Then Free again gets lost in his childhood memories where he was playing with his friends Faryen and Little F.A. When he returns home, he finds out that a man is taking Little F.A. away, so Free goes with his friends to save him. But that man kicks Free and takes Little F.A. away. The very next day, Free's father catches that man, and then they find out that he had sold Little F.A. After this, in the present, we see that the son of the North Sea gang's master sees his father's severed head and swears that he will definitely avenge his father's death. On the other side, according to the gang's rule, Free gets a tiger tattoo on his back. Then the tattoo artist tells him some special things about the gang and says that all the gang's money is kept in a locker that has 2 keys. One of these keys is silver and the other is gold. One set of these keys is with Lee, and the other set is with those 2 tigers who bring more profit to the gang, meaning one key is with Black Row and the other is with Old Snake. At night, Lee publicly makes Free his 4th son. During this time, we see a gang named Orphan that vows to take revenge from the Black Tiger gang and get justice for the workers. After that, Free slowly starts eliminating the people of the North Sea gang and taking their place, and becomes a dangerous tiger. Free often goes to a prostitute named Orchid, who is Free's good friend. One day when he was sleeping at Orchid's place, he has a dream like always. Free thinks that maybe Little F.A. was pushed into prostitution, which makes him very sad. From Orchid's behavior, it is revealed that she likes Free, but Free considers her only as his friend. It is also revealed that his father's enemies had burned down their orphan shelter. His father saved all the children's lives, but he died in that accident. After this, in celebration of becoming Tiger, he celebrates with his gang. During this, North Evil arrives, who is not happy at all with Free, whereas Free becomes good friends with Black Row and Old Snake. Here North Evil tries to provoke him to fight, but Free controls himself. It is revealed here that North and Black Row do not get along with each other. Then Black Row makes fun of North Evil, which makes North Evil stand up to fight him. Just then Lee arrives there and starts scolding both of them. After that, we see Free's childhood friends Faryen and Chun, who take care of orphan children and run the orphan gang. Here Faryen gives a bracelet to Chun, but Chun returns the bracelet. Actually, Faryen loves Chun, but Chun liked Free. The next day, we see some businessmen who make a deal with Lee to send 300 workers abroad, for which Lee agrees and plans to kidnap 300 workers and send them abroad. After this, Free asks Lee that if some workers want to go abroad to work, then what is the need to kidnap them? Lee tells him that the businessmen are going to buy those workers forever. Here Lee tells Free to find you again, because Lee feels that he will definitely take revenge for his father. On the other side, Faryan and Chun find out that a child has died due to illness, because of which they become very sad. After this, we are again shown Free and Faryan's past, where both of them go to the man who had set fire to the shelter to avenge their father's death. But someone had already killed that man. Then a friend of Free's father comes there, who is a monk. He takes both of them with him and trains them in martial arts for many years. He also teaches them that protecting people is better than taking revenge. One day their training gets completed, and then both of them together form the orphan gang and decide to help people. Here we come to know that Free joined the Black Tiger gang to save the workers. After this, we see Chun, who is earning money by stitching clothes. Orchid sees her and gives her clothes to stitch. Actually, Chun used to send messages to Free through this work. Here Free puts a message in their bag, and Orchid sees him doing this. After that, Faryan and Chun see that message in which it is mentioned that the golden key is with Old Snake. Therefore, the next morning the orphan gang plans and snatches the key from Old Snake. Then Old Snake follows Chun with his men and catches her, but at that moment Faryan and his companions arrive and attack Old Snake and kill him. After that, they take a copy of his key and put the key back in his pocket. At night, Lee finds out that the orphan gang has killed Old Snake, but when he sees his key, he becomes carefree and does not pay much attention to the matter. Now Master gives the responsibility of the key to North Evil. After that, Free goes camping with Big Tooth, where he keeps losing his money again and again. Since he is the fourth tiger, he keeps borrowing money from gang members, but in the end Black Row refuses to give him money and takes him along and gifts him 50 silver coins. Free demands 300 coins from him, which makes Black Row angry. Then Free shows him the golden key, which was a copy of the real key. Free says that he had seen North Evil's man making a copy of this key, so he snatched the key and killed that man there. Actually, Free's plan was to make Black Row and North Evil fight each other. Here Black Row feels that Old Snake could not have been killed by North Evil, so now he joins hands with Free and agrees to his deal. After this, both of them go to see the gang's treasure. Black is very happy because now he has both keys. At night he goes to catch fish, where Free was also catching fish. Free gives him a fish and says that a big fish has been caught. Then Chun comes home to return Orchid's dress, in which there was a message kept for Free and also jewelry. Since Free likes Chun, Orchid lies to Chun that Free often tears her clothes. Hearing this, Chun gets angry and leaves from there without even seeing Free. Here Free sees the message which was written that they will start their work the next day. After that, Lee takes Free to show his weapons. Lee says that after Old Snake's killing, he feels that someone is plotting against him. Just then he arrives there with his men, and a fight starts between them. Lee is also an expert in martial arts, so he starts killing his enemies easily. Meanwhile, a fight takes place between Free and Yu. Yu is becoming heavy on Free. In the meantime, more of Yu's men arrive, and Lee starts killing them while fighting. On the other side, Yu continues attacking Free. Then Lee saves him there, after which Free takes the opportunity and cuts off Yu's hand. Because of this, the sword sparks and sets the warehouse on fire. During this, Chun is seen by Lee's men, and they start chasing her. On the other side, Black sees them running and starts following them. Master does not understand anything. Then Free leaves from there to resolve the matter. After this, we see Faryan fighting with those men, but due to the large number of people, Faryan gets trapped there, and they capture him. On the other side, Black Row follows Chun and reaches a house where Free was already waiting for him with his men. Here it is revealed that Chun's parents were killed by Black Row. Now all of them together kill Black Row and snatch both keys from him. After that, Free tells Chun that he also loves her and that the next day he will tell her everything clearly. Chun asks him about Orchid, but he tells her that Orchid is only his friend. Now as soon as Free goes to the Black Tiger headquarters, he sees that they have captured Faryan. They tell Master Lee that his treasure is about to be stolen. Hearing this, Lee goes out with his men. Then we see that Chun, along with all the poor people, successfully steals the treasure. Here Free asks them to save Faryan, but Faryan refuses to let him do that. Actually, Faryan does not want Lee to find out the truth about Free because their mission was not yet complete. Free wanted to save him, but just then Lee arrives there with his men and tells them to cut Faryan's tongue. But at that moment, gang members bring a body there. When they check the body, they see the mark of North Evil's stick on Black Row's chest, which makes it seem that North Evil killed Black Row. Actually, Free had made a copy of North Evil's stick and made that mark on the chest. North Evil tells Lee that someone has done this to frame him, and in anger he tells Faryen to speak the truth. But Faryen whispers in his ear that he will not say anything and brings his neck near the sword and gets it cut, because of which Faryen dies there on the spot. Now everyone thinks that North Evil killed him deliberately, but you still suspects that someone else is behind all this. Here, saddened by Faryen's death, Free starts remembering the good days he spent with him. After this, we see Free at Orchid's place. He cries a lot and tells Orchid about Faryen's death. He cannot understand how he will now find those 300 workers without Faryen. At the same time, North Evil has also started doubting him. Then we see that Bitu is listening to Free's conversation, but he does not tell anyone about it. When Free goes to the market, he notices that Lee's men are spread everywhere, but he thinks of alerting the orphan gang and avoiding the mission. Free goes to a storyteller and asks him to narrate such a story that by hearing it, his message will reach the orphan gang. Free's plan works, and everyone becomes alert. When Lee hears that story, he understands that someone must have told that man to tell the story in order to alert them. So he asks that man who told him to narrate this story, but the man is blind. The old master tells him to recognize the voice and find out who that person is. All of Master's men, one by one, whisper the name of the story in his ear. Free whispers in the man's ear that I am the member of this gang who helped steal the treasure last night. Hearing this, the blind man does not reveal Free's truth to the master. After this, we see North Evil, who has increased his security and is getting a massage in a room. At that time, Orchid comes there with her companion and says that she wants to meet North Evil. Orchid meets North Evil and tells him all of Free's truth, saying that she wants to secure her future, so she has come to him. From Orchid's behavior, it is revealed that her real name is F.A., and she is the same girl about whom Free used to always talk. After that, North Evil gets romantic with her. Then Orchid takes the opportunity and attacks North Evil, but he catches her and kills her. Now Orchid's companion comes forward, who is actually Chun. As soon as North comes near, Chun kills him and runs away from there. Here we come to know that Orchid had decided to kill North Evil only for Free because she wanted to stay in Free's heart forever. On the other side, Free finds out the location of the workers. When he is with Chun, Chun tells him the whole truth about Orchid, and hearing this, tears come into Free's eyes. The next day, Free gathers his people and tells them to fight Lee. Then all of them start spreading the truth about Lee throughout the city, because of which all the people turn against Lee. Then Lee announces that whoever kills Free will become his adopted son. After that, Lee's men start attacking and killing people throughout the city. Then we see Free, who is saving his companions, helping people, and fighting against the gang. After this, Free along with his companions frees the workers, and then all the workers go to Lee and start protesting. Then Free tells Lee that if a fight happens between all of them, many people will die, so he has decided that only he and Lee will fight each other. Lee agrees to this. Before fighting, Free sets the room on fire. Then we see a fight between the two, in which Master Lee beats Free very badly, but later Free becomes heavy on Lee and knocks him down. Free holds Lee's hand and tries to save him, but Lee refuses to take his help and falls down and dies. After this, Free opens an orphan shelter and fulfills his father's dream. With this, the movie ends here. Friends, thank you from the bottom of my heart for subscribing to our channel.